Hey everybody, welcome back to Baseline Farms. My name is Jade and I just wanted to share with you what is happening in the big garden. So much things have been growing and I have been picking so many fruits and vegetables. So let me just share with you here in this bed before the sun starts to come up is our cucumbers. So on this side I have Lake Valley. I believe I wrote it down, so let me take a look. I know one side is Lake Valley and one side is Botanical Interest. So let's see. So this side right here is the Lake Valley pickling cucumbers. And I haven't harvested any cucumbers from that bunch, but I have harvested quite a few of these tiny little guys. Do you see that? So cute. And I've harvested quite a few from that one, which is the Botanical Interest. So that is so awesome. Now over here we have the Johnny Select Seeds zucchini, and it's actually doing really well. Now I did plant some little seedlings, not seeds, but I did pop in some seeds right in there that are getting drowned out by the big zucchini plant. So I think I might just take those out and move them somewhere else where they're going to get sufficient amount of sun and yeah, and be able to grow. So over here, now these are some Roma tomatoes, and they were super bushy down at the bottom. And before I trimmed them, I did not read the package. And these are Determinate Roma Tomatoes by Burpees. So my knowledge between the determinate and indeterminate are yeah, they're just going to grow a particular size and they're going to produce a certain amount of fruit, and then their lifespan is done. With the indeterminate, they get taller and you get an abundance amount of tomatoes throughout the season. So that's my understanding. But I did trim them up quite a bit underneath, so I don't know if that's going to stunt them or if that's going to hurt the amount of tomatoes I get from that bunch. So I don't know, we'll just see and watch them. So over here I have some more of the Roma tomatoes, and these ones are by Botanical Interest and they are called San Marzanos right here. And these ones are the Burpees VF, I think. Let me see. Yep, that's it. Burpees VF. And then I have some more of these ones are Burpee cucumbers, and I did pop in a few little seedlings, and they're doing pretty good. So, and I have not, they have not produced any, like this little bundle has not produced not one little cucumber yet. Now over here we do have, let's see, these ones. This one is a Sun Gold right here, this first batch. And this one right here is a beefsteak right in there. And they're actually doing pretty good. Now I did trim them up quite a bit. John says that I got a little out of control with them and trimmed them up too much, but that's okay. We'll see what happens. Now here in the corners, I did pop in some seeds, some spinach seeds, and in the back part right over here, I added some basil right in there. Just to see how they're gonna do. I don't know how the spinach is gonna do, but I wish I planted more because we are all out of spinach. I thought I planted enough and I thought I was able to freeze some, but we ate it all, and no, we don't have any more. So over here, look at the peppers. The peppers are doing so well, and I'm so excited. So I do have some ginger popping up, so let me show you. Look, do you see the little ginger? And I have another one right here. So that is so exciting. I've never grown ginger before, so I have no idea how those are gonna turn out, but that is so exciting because we use a lot of ginger. I do like to make this, well, not lately, but I like to make chai, and it calls for ginger. And amongst other dishes, there's a lot of dishes out there that require ginger. But okay, so over here in this bed right here, I planted some watermelon on one side and then cantaloupe on the other side. So we'll see how that goes. So far, nothing. And over here, look at this. I planted a bunch of sunflower seeds and I just kind of sprinkled them on in there, and now they're all coming up. So that's so exciting because I put one container right there for sunflowers and the other one is on the other side, and I did the same thing, same type of sunflowers. Now over here I planted some jack-o'-lantern by Johnny Seeds, Select Seeds, pumpkins on this side. And on this side right here, we have some butternut squash. So my goal is to just allow these two corners right here where I have the watermelon and the pumpkins, just to kind of take over this whole area. So that way I'm not going to plant anything else in this little vicinity and the vines can just go crazy. Now over here we have some Heirloom beefsteak tomatoes, and they are doing super good. I only have two indeterminates, which I thought this one was a pole cherry, but it's not. It's called Cherry Falls. Yeah, I got them mixed up. So this is a determinate variety, and I did not trim this up at all. It's just kind of growing a little bushy like this. And we actually have quite a few of the little cherry tomatoes, so that's so exciting. And then over here, this is the Cherry Falls right here, and we do have some blossoms, nothing yet. And this one is the shimmering hybrid. I want to say they're like small little cherry tomatoes, so cute. Over here we have corn, and the corn is by Johnny Select Seeds as well. So everything is doing so good. Now I put these two planters right over here because I'm going to fill them up with dirt. I need to check them to make sure they're leveled, but I'm going to fill them up with dirt, and then I'm going to plant some blue lake beans in one, and I'm going to move a lemon tree into another one. I have this small Myers lemon tree that I've had for some time. It's never produced anything and I keep watering it, so it's not doing well in the spot that it's at, and it's been there for a while. I'm surprised it's not dead yet. But let me show you what's happening in the little garden, and then I could show you all the animals and how everyone's doing. The chickens are doing fantastic. We have not lost not one chicken since the last time. Orange chicken, I have been keeping him out of the chicken coop at night, so that way, you know, he doesn't sleep on the chickens. And Orange Chicken, if you don't know, is our little pygmy goat. He's right over there. So in the last video I said Orange Chicken slept on one of the chickens and suffocated it. Orange Chicken is our goat. So that's what happened, and that was so sad. So over here I have some sunflower that just oh, it's so bright. Let me see. Let me adjust this. There we go. That has self-seeded. And I did have some sunflowers there last year. So let me just go take you in a little tour on this little garden. Now, yesterday, it was just... So this garden was my first garden. And we didn't have that big garden in the back until just recently. So I would put all of the plants from all of our locations, from all the commercial locations when they needed to, just be taken care of, I would just set them in here. And since then, I have moved out all of the plants, and all of this stuff right here was just stuff I found out and about, and I just made this little entrance right here. Now, I have not planted anything in the beds. They needed to be amended, so I did amend all of the beds with our own compost. It's chicken manure, lamb manure, horse manure, cow manure that we scraped out from all of the from our stall area, and we put in a little pile, and John's been turning it with the tractor. So what I did was I scooped some of that up and I added it into our flower beds. Plus John was able to pick up a load of dirt and gardening soil, so I actually mixed that in too. Now over here we have some strawberries right there. Now they are growing, but the birds have been eating them. And then I have some oregano right over there. Then I have some onions in that area. Now I did plant some eggplant, the Kermit eggplant, right in this spot. Now over here I had some yellow summer squash, but it was not doing good at all. So I pulled that all out and I just left this one zucchini squash. This is an empty bed that I'm still trying to figure out what we're going to plant in it. Now right here, this little flower bed right here, I had a ton of these onions. I just put a bunch of onions in here. And then what happened was I thought that they were weeds when they were coming up because I didn't know what onions look like as babies. And so I was really keeping on top of my weeds. And then soon to find out, I was pulling out onion seedlings. Can you believe that? I pulled out so many onion seedlings. I was so disappointed. So let me show you over here. We have peppers, some more peppers. Now I did not plant any hot peppers. We just don't eat that many hot peppers here. I like the Thai chilies, but I don't really care for like jalapenos and things like that. So I just planted sweet peppers because I do like to munch on them. Now those two flower beds right there, I did not plant anything yet. I just amended the soil. And then this last flower bed right there in the back is green onion. Now I know it's time to harvest some of that green onion. We could definitely use that, so I might just do that today. Over here, another bed that I amended, and then we have some shallots right there that are growing so well. And then here are some more garlic, and then some more corn. Now I did harvest all of the garlic that we had from a barrel. Here's one of our guys. Just went to the dump. So right here, I have this, now I think I might have to move or separate these two plants. I did not know what I was doing when I bought these raspberries. So one of them is a bushel and raspberry. It's called raspberry shortcakes, which I think it's this one right here that's growing the most. I mean, look at that. That is so cool. Now I've only eaten 2 from this bush. That's only, I just can't wait for them to all ripen up at the same time. So look at that, there's 2 left. There's 2 more to eat. So I have another little raspberry bush, and it's called baby cakes. But the baby cakes, which is this little bush right here, is not producing anything. And I'm thinking maybe it's not supposed to be close to the other one. I have no idea. So I think I might separate them and put one in one container and another in another container. Now let me share with you the lemon tree that I'm going to take out. But before that, so I have another cherry barrel right here, not cherry, tomato, oh my gosh, not tomato, strawberry, a strawberry barrel right here. The chickens got into it and destroyed it. So I just kind of put some more soil in there, and then hopefully they'll make a comeback. But over here I put some blue lake bean, no, not blue lake beans, edamame, soybean. I planted some soybean. Last year I was looking for some edamame and they were all sold out. They were sold out from the catalogs, they were sold out in the stores. So last year was really popular for the edamame. So I'm excited to see how that's going to turn out because I've never grown that before. Now right here I have some lemongrass, and when it all died out, I just kind of cleared it all out, and it's actually making a comeback. So that is awesome because I love the smell of lemongrass. Okay, over here we have these I'm sorry, my dog is eating something that's so nasty right now, and oh my god, I don't know what it is, but it's a dead something, and so I need to go and get it out of her mouth. So bear with me. Okay, got rid of it. I don't know what it was, but it was disgusting, and she was just chowing down on it. So gross. I mean, I don't know where it was a dead something. Okay, so back to it. Over here we have some basil. Now, I did plant all the basil at the same time, so I had some basil planted up here, but some of the seeds kind of washed down into this area, and so it's only, you know, right there in the front. Now right here we have some mint, and then in the back here we have some cilantro, and right here is my Thai chili plant, which looks pretty sad right now. I see a couple little blossoms, but yeah, it was so beautiful. The frost came and took it out, so that's a bummer. Let's see what else is happening. Other than that, the lambs are doing fantastic. Let me give you a quick view of how they're doing. They are now eating out of my hand, which is awesome. And here we are. Oh, our little buggy is finished and it has brakes, so we're gonna have to take it out to one of the job sites and test it out and see how it runs. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be using to water all of the containers. And we have a little rack on the top to put plants, so that's so cool. But let me show you. Here's Bella eating away. Bella girl. Our quarter horse. She's so sweet. She's getting old though. She's like 20 something years old, so we've had her forever. Here are the lambs. Now the lambs, I have been they're still a little skittish, but not too bad. Let's see, there's Ned right there. I don't know if you can see him in the corner. And then we have Dusty in the very back. And we have Curly right there. So I have been letting them out. Today we're going to let them out into the stall area and let them run around. But I don't let them out too often because, I don't know, I'm just afraid they're just going to run away. And I'm not going to be able to catch them. Oh, it's so bright out here. Today is going to be a hot day, so let me turn down adjust this lighting. And let me share with you, oh, so here are the ladies, our baby chickens. Now these aren't the babies are inside. They've been pretty good. But all of our chickens are doing so well. The baby chicks are doing super good. They're so sweet, and I cannot wait till they give us some eggs. They're not ready to give us eggs yet. It's going to be a little while, so thank God we have our older ladies. And we get, let's see, we have 14 ladies, and we get about 14 eggs a day. So that is awesome. I do need to clean out the chicken coop. It is time. Now that we have more chickens, we have to clean them out more often. So let me see where they're at. They're so stinking cute, and they're so sweet. Oh, hello, ladies. Look how cute they are. Hi, sweeties. Hi, sweeties. Come on. I love the gray and white ones. The gray and white ones are my favorite. Look how sweet. Oh. The Dominiques are those ones right there. I know I have not named any of them. So, yeah, that's how they are. Nameless. It's hard to come up with names for that many animals and remember them. It's hard to remember them because they kind of all look alike. I mean, if you pick up a chicken and look at it closely, I'm sure you could differentiate the two, but no thank you. That's just too much work. So yeah, all the baby chicks are doing fantastic. Orange chicken doing good. He needs a good brushing. Hey, buddy. He used to roam wild. He used to roam with the dogs. But then, yeah, he would get into everything. He would knock over garbage cans. He would, yeah, just do all kinds of nonsense. Oh, it's so dark. I need to adjust this lighting. I'm still getting used to this camera. So 1 minute it's super bright, next minute it's dark. But that's what's happening on the farm. Oh, I did plant up a container here at the fire truck, and it was doing so spectacular. I put some blue salvia in there. Then we had a windstorm that came through, and then something ate some of the petunias. So I'm gonna have to redo this little flower bed, I guess you would say, on the fire truck. So yeah, that's how it's looking right now. Not too hot, But I think I'm going to pop in some more petunias and check to see what's eating them, because there's something eating all the flowers off of the petunias. Usually you would see like beautiful petunias spilling out, but not this time. So other than that, that's what's happening on the farm. Everything's going really well. Next week we're going to be doing some containers. We had a little bit of a hiccup last week. Vincent, my assistant, got a better job, so got a better offer. So unfortunately he's no longer working with us. And yeah, so tomorrow, and maybe, I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, but sometime next week, I'm definitely going to redo a few containers. I'm going to clear out a few containers around the house and do a little practice to see what I'm going to be planting. And maybe I'll show you a little clip of what I'm going to be doing. But other than that, that's pretty much what's happening on the farm. Everything has been growing. The big garden does not have irrigation yet. I cannot wait until that day comes because I am tired of watering them. And but that's okay, because you got to do what you got to do when you want to have a garden. And oh, let me show you all the flowers, and then I'm just going to sign off. So here are all the flowers that I'm going to be putting in some of the job sites right here. Now, I used to not be a big fan of marigolds, but you know, they seem to do the job for the color signs for the locations. When people are passing 45 miles an hour, they get a little splash of color in their vision. So that's why I picked the marigolds, and they're really hardy. And then we have some zinnias over there, and then we have some blue salvias right over there. But other than that, that's what's happening. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and take care, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. I forgot to show you my poor little lemon tree. So I moved the lemon tree. This is my Myers lemon, and I just put it right here in this container. I mean, it's looking pretty sad. I added some slow release fertilizer for citrus, and let's just pray that it grows something. All right, thank you for hanging out. Take care.